What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk here, back again with another video. You're seeing a new setup here. Don't worry about that. I'm just adjusting things right now. I didn't expect to be making a video right now while I was adjusting this. I was hoping I wasn't going to have to make a video because I wanted to make sure it looked really good for you guys before I made videos in this setup. But this can't wait. This is another video where I'm defending BLACKPINK against something very stupid. Again, another article that's an opinion, but the opinion in this case is degrading, it's sexualizing minors, it's a bunch of different things that are not good for a publication. Now, before I get started, I already made tweets online talking about the fact that I was going to be making this video, and I noticed that there was fans of other groups that were not so happy about that. Now, let me just address something. On this channel, I react to everything K-pop. Now, my favorite group, as you can see, is BLACKPINK. I changed the setup. I've got different posters. I've got different albums. But I'm always going to support my favorite group. And I'm not in this video going to, A, talk about any other group and degrade them at all, because that's not what I do on this channel. And if you're a fan of BTS, Twice, Stray Kids, EXO, Card, name any group in the world, this video is not for me to talk about those groups. You guys can defend your favorite groups. Hell, if somebody's going to be awful to those people and it makes no sense to be awful to those people either, I'm going to stand up for anybody. But when it comes to BLACKPINK, I'm going to stand up for them the most because this is my favorite group. And if you don't like that, then you can click off this video. You don't need to watch this video. I'm not asking you to watch this video. What I am also asking you to understand is, as somebody that actually graduated college with distinction, with honors in a broadcasting course where I did journalism and TV, this type of publication and this type of article is getting exactly what it wants, and that's attention, and that includes me. I'm talking about it, but the reason I'm talking about it is because articles like this need to stop. It's being a shock jock. It's getting hate for clicks. And what people need to understand is that this person that wrote this article might not even think this way about BLACKPINK or about K-pop or about anything they write, but they know that they need to get clicks to keep their job. And that's exactly what they did with BLACKPINK at their recent concert, I believe in France. Again, I'm not going to go and act like I know absolutely everything about the situation, but from the information I was given and from the research I've been doing, this article, all it shows is somebody who is trying to get clicks and attention, and that's what they're doing. And that's why, one, I will not be linking the article anywhere. I didn't pay for the full article. Somebody sent it to me, so hello, I didn't pay for your stupid article. And again, this isn't some defamation piece because I'm not going to mention their name either of the publication because I don't feel like giving them any more publicity. Again, they don't need me. They're much more popular and famous than I'll ever be. I'm just a YouTuber that defends his favorite K-pop group. So again, any insults you want to throw to me, go at it. There's this thing that I use called, and there's a car outside. There's this thing that I use called a delete button and a block button, and I'll just use those two buttons. So if you want to waste your time, you can go ahead and do that. I'm just going to delete your comment if it's negative anyway. So this is going to be my opinion, and if it's not your opinion, that's okay, but I'm here to defend BLACKPINK. So I've got it on my phone here. And again, I'm not going to be promoting this article whatsoever. So if you want to find it, you can search it up, whatever. But basically, the opening lines in this article are talking about the fact they're explaining the type of fan that's at this event, saying that talking about mini skirts worn by teenagers, cries of hysteria and glitter. I don't know why the person writing this article immediately needs to talk about people wearing mini skirts. I kind of find that gross that you were looking to see what the people were wearing at the concert, and that was the first thing that you thought of writing when it comes to a concert, not about the performance on the stage. The first thing that this person thought to talk about was people wearing mini skirts. I kind of find that a little bit disgusting. But again, whatever floats your boat, whatever keeps you awake or keeps you happy at night, or whatever helps you sleep at night. That's what I was looking for. But they were talking about last December, the group's male equivalent. So again, they're separating genders here for some reason. The male equivalent, BTS, sold out twice. Back in French lands for their European summer date room. Again, some of this translation is not good, but basically what they're saying, they were talking about the fact that BTS was here before, and again, congrats to BTS. I'm not here to hate on any group. If they sold it out and they sold out arenas, good. K-pop in general should be supporting each other. I've said that for the longest time. But BLACKPINK did sell out this show. The person lied about the fact that it wasn't sold out. There are many fan cams. There's many videos to show that this concert was sold out and that there was fans packed everywhere. I'm not really sure what this person was talking about. And what some people don't understand, and this happens to any concert, it doesn't matter who it is. It could have been Michael Jackson back in the day, Bruno Mars, BLACKPINK, any K-pop group you can think of, any group at all. Sometimes there's these things called scalpers and resellers that buy tickets and they don't end up selling them before the show starts. It's still a sellout, and those seats are empty because somebody didn't show up to the concert, and that's because those people kept the tickets. So at the end of the day, those people that bought those tickets still paid for them, which would still mean they're sold out. That's like when you go to the grocery store, if somebody buys all of the cans of pop, they're still sold out. It doesn't matter how they're sold. It's sold out. So I'm not sure if this person graduated school because they don't seem very intelligent. But anyways, they're talking about the fact that Lollapalooza and they're talking about how much it costs for BLACKPINK shows. The cheapest and rare seats started at 68 euros, and you had to pay 138 euros to sit in the low grandstand. Downright 304 euros for seats, also seated, and in the pit 827 euros to be in front of the stage. Now, again, all you have to do is search up the equivalent in dollars and the translation of euros to US or Canadian dollars. All these concerts literally cost the exact same. And the other thing is Ticketmaster and these other ticketing websites, when they see the demand for tickets, the price goes up. The band and the venue, all that stuff, they don't dictate that. Ticketmaster and these ticketing sites are going to be the ones that dictate the price based off demand. And I know this because I went to the show. Like, I'm wearing the merch. Like, I know exactly how much it costs. I know how expensive it was. And I've been to concert that costs more than BLACKPINK. Now, the other thing is all you have to do is look at Taylor Swift. Recently, her tickets have gone way up in price because the demand for her shows are so crazy. I live in Canada. She doesn't even have tour dates announced right now for Toronto because the ticket demand and everything crashed. It was crazy. So it's a little bit nuts, and the ticket prices are insane. So it's not just BLACKPINK, and that's not a shot at Taylor Swift. She's selling out concerts because she's amazing, and that's what happens when artists go on tour and there's this thing called inflation. Unfortunately, everything's going up in price. Everybody's tours cost this much. So I don't know why BLACKPINK is being singled out for this. It makes absolutely no sense. Then the next headline is a 70% female audience. Again, I don't know why and how you scanned the entire arena somehow and seen every single person. And yeah, it's 70% females. That means that if you were so focused on looking at the crowd to see how many females or males were in the audience, you weren't even paying attention to the show. So how the hell would you even know what happened during the show if you're talking about males and females in the audience, or however you would choose to identify? Which again, I don't know why you're separating like identities here and saying male versus female versus however people want to identify. I'm not really sure why this is a thing and why this is a topic of discussion in 2023. How about there was just a lot of people there? I don't really know why you have to bring up the male or female thing here, but basically she again went on, he or she, again, I don't know how this person or who this person is talking about the price of the light sticks. I have one down there on the shelf, but again, this video was kind of thrown together, so I didn't have time to really set up. But the light sticks and any piece of merch that you buy is going to be expensive because they go on to talk about the hoodies and the, like, have you ever been to a concert before? They all are expensive. Merchandise is expensive. These items are imported from different places, so they have to cover shipping costs. They have to cover the fees for the people working at the booths. They have to cover everything, the cost itself of the shirt, everything. There's no difference. There's no, like, every concert you go to is going to be this expensive. Have you seen the prices for Drake tickets and Drake merch recently? It's double the price of any K-pop act right now. It's so expensive. So again, it's just, this person just is trying to find anything they can to try to degrade Blackpink and this show. It makes no sense. Now, again, this article goes on to talk about the stadium not being full. All I would ask you to do is just go online and literally look it up. The stadium was full. Again, I don't really understand why this person is talking about this. There's a lot of translation issues here, but one of the lines in here is a good and inexpensive technique to heat the public to 70% female, including many members of Asian communities. Not really sure. They're talking about giant screens. Then they say, just to put yourself in the legs and especially in the mouth. Not really sure if that translation is correct. There's a lot of gibberish in here that I don't know if the translation is correct, and that's not on the website or on me. I don't really know what happened with this translation. But again, saying that there was a lot of members of the Asian community there. Again, it's just a lot of different races and people enjoying a Blackpink concert. I don't know why you have to bring up race or male or female. It makes no sense. This next one is hilarious to me. An ultra noisy fan base. Who would have thought at a concert making noise? Is that illegal now? In 2023, is it illegal to make noise at a concert? I think the name of this person writing this article is Karen, because this is an ultra Karen vibes. This is insane. Somebody in this article, she also, or he, I keep saying she, I'm pretty sure it's a girl that wrote this article, but again, I'm not going to assume anything. The vast majority dressed for the occasion with breathtaking looks, halfway between the world of manga and the teenage heroines of virgin suicide. Colored wigs illuminate the crowd. Also, long braids like Nellie Olsen, the villain of The Little House on the Prairie. This person is so obsessed with the look of Blinks. Like, first of all, what the hell are you talking about? I feel like some of this is definitely not right to say. Like saying that people are dressed up like manga, virgin suicide, colored wigs, the villain of Little House in the Prairie. Like, what are you talking about? Like, who is this person? Why are you so focused on what people are dressed like? Again, like, how are you focusing on the performance when you're literally looking at how people are dressed? And again, isn't that a little bit weird? Like, there are parents out there watching this video. Apparently your kids are being looked at by grown adults writing magazines. I'm not really sure, or writing online articles. This person is so obsessed with the look of what Blinks look like at the concert. It's honestly kind of scary, to be honest with you. Somebody go check on this person that wrote this article. It's absolutely insane. This person goes on to mention that she heard somebody in the crowd say, "Can't they offer us tickets to go to Seoul?" screams one of them as the advertisement for Korean Airlines is broadcasted on the screen. I know them so well that I feel like the fifth member in the group. Every Blink makes that joke. I don't understand why this woman is talking about this. There's just a bunch of crap in here to fill up the article. This is how I know for a fact that this was just for clicks and to get people to talk about it. And look at what we're doing now. But this is just a warning to you guys that stuff like this does happen. But the point of this is not to broadcast that person and that article. The point is to show you that in 2023, we're still allowing crap like this to happen and letting people talk like this, and there's no consequences, which I think is so dumb. Like, this publication should be ashamed of themselves for writing something so stupid like this. Then the person goes on to say, so what could we expect from this quartet qualified by Time Magazine as Artist of the Year for 2022? Just keep that in your head rent free. Artist of the Year 2022. One thing is certain in terms of the decibels screamed in chorus by their audience. Young women with a very youthful look placed themselves very high. So again, staring at the fans, again, super weird. In 6 years of existence, 2 albums and first-class collabs with Dua Lipa, Selena Gomez, Lady Gaga, BLACKPINK have created an ultra-noisy fan base. Wow, at a concert, I'm so glad that people are making noise. Keep making noise. And if you see this person that wrote this article, make even more noise in front of them, because this is ridiculous. Even to stun the many parents who come to accompany their offspring who film themselves almost permanently with their smartphones. Like literally everybody else does. The phones now, it's a thing. Everybody has a phone. Everybody films everything. Get over it, woman. Or man. Again, sorry. I'm pretty sure it's a woman, though. I've never heard so much screaming while I've been doing concerts for 30 years. I should have taken earplugs. Apparently, that's what somebody's mom said in the crowd. I don't know why you would go to a concert if you're gonna wear earplugs. That kind of defeats the purpose of the concert. Now I know little kids wear them because it's too loud. That's fine. But like, if you're a grown adult and you're like, oh, why is it so loud here in this concert? Are you being serious right now? And that's kind of nuts. Then, if the energy in the blinks hardly weakens, the artistic proposal has difficulty filling the list of requirements of a stadium. Makes no sense again. The staging is reduced to grief with a scene that is too small that has difficulty imposing itself on the enclosure. Only a pyramid in the background of the scene changes colors, and it's not the few effects of glitter and other flames that change the game. This person is like so like fixated on the stage and how people look, like still hasn't even talked about the performance. Like, so far what we've learned is this person is writing about what young kids look like and how loud it is and what the stage looks like. So again, this whole article still hasn't talked about the performance. A singer leaves the stage before the end. As for the choreographies, again, that's probably not correct. They are very academic and lack interactions. Okay. A show badly carried by a rough video capture with cameras not always stable and girls often passing in front of each other. So again, this person is still not talking about the performance. Watching the cameras and the videos and the stage and the blinks and everything, still not watching the performance. And apparently looking at the backup dancers, who are incredible, by the way, the YG dancers and the ones that they've just recently brought on tour. They're talking also about the intermissions. There's too many breaks, which I went to the concert. There's not, like, I don't know what breaks they're talking about. They all do their own solo performance, and then the only break that they have is when they play those little small videos, and then the YG dancers did like a break dancing thing, which was super cool. They keep us entertained the entire time. So this person doesn't understand that there's outfit changes and stuff like that they have to do. Like, this person's so fixated on what they're wearing. Like, did you want them to change on stage? You seem kind of weird enough to think that you would want that. So maybe you should just like wait. Like, just wait for them to get changed and do their thing, and then let them come back on stage. That's kind of how the concert works. Apparently at the end of this show, one of the members left the stage briefly. I didn't hear about this, so again, I'm not going to make an opinion on this. I don't know if one of the members got injured or something like that. If that's the case, hopefully they're okay. Again, I'm not out here to like make up fake stuff. So if something happened, please let me know. And I hope whatever member got injured, please hope to God that they're okay. But they came back out. It literally says the member came back out, so I don't know what's going on there. Because they did an interactive dance challenge. So there was something in there. Like, it's not like there was nothing there. Like, they did a dance challenge, and I'm guessing that was the YG dancers. And then they talked about a quote that Lisa said tonight. It's not nothing to be with you. We have many friends in France. Thank you for being here. It's madness, says Lisa. So Lisa was happy to be with the crowd and everything, so that's good to put that quote in there. After nearly 2 hours, the evening ends with a huge fireworks display, which ends up amazed the addicts. So I guess instead of calling us blinks, this person's calling us addicts. I don't really know. But do not reverse the state of mind of others. Again, don't really know what they're talking about there. Some quote here says, the show is not up to the artists who can fill the major stadiums. So basically they're saying that they're not on the level of Beyonce or Rihanna. I'm just going to give you a heads up. First of all, no disrespect to Beyonce and Rihanna. They're two of the greatest artists of all time. I actually enjoy both of their music. When I was really, really young, Rihanna was like my first celebrity crush. I think both of them are incredible, both legends. But BLACKPINK has done so many amazing things in the music industry already as a K-pop group. They've literally headlined Coachella. They're literally the #1 most subscribed YouTube group in the world right now. I'm pretty sure they're the #1 YouTube subscribed music account in the world. Like, they're doing so many things. And that's just to name a few. They have Guinness World Records. They've done so many things. How are they not on the same level? Again, this is just BS to get people to talk about it. And then she goes on to say, not really in the opinion of a young woman 3 rows higher, all in sobs and squeaking, saying, quote, they are really too strong. It's the most beautiful concert of my life. I don't know how I'm going to be able to resume a normal life after that. So basically making fun of the fact that this kid had an amazing time and was crying with her mom saying, like, I absolutely, loved the show and thought it was incredible. And then the title of the article itself, if I can find it, basically was talking about that it amazed everybody except for us. I need to look at this. Again, this is all just me trying to get info all on the spot right now. But basically, the person was talking about the fact that it was incredible to so many people, and it was an amazing show to Blinks, but not to that publication, to that one person. And now it's like trending on Twitter. It said the group was in France on Saturday evening for its only European date, a 2-hour show that delighted the fans, but not us. And that the show was not up to par. Okay, that's a lot of talking. Now, I'm just going to break down a couple things here. I'm sweating. It's so hot in this room. I was at the Born Pink tour, as you can see by now. That tour and that concert was absolutely incredible. It was one of the best shows I've ever seen. Now, mind you, this person who's talking right now, they have their own opinion. Okay, great. You can have an opinion. If you didn't like the show, you didn't like the show. You can put that in your article saying, hey, you know what? Good for them. They've broken a lot of records. They've done a lot of great things. This show just wasn't for me. I wasn't a big fan. Great. Guess what? That's your opinion, and that's completely fine. Not everybody's going to like everything. But what you can't do is talk about how kids are dressed and how people are dressed at the show, which again is kind of weird. Talk about how you noticed the percentage of male versus female in the audience, which again isn't correct, because you can't just assume how people are identified. Also, you can't just go out and stare into people's eyes into the show and not watch the performance. So I don't know how you can even talk about the performance, because most of this article wasn't even about the performance. He or she was just talking about the stage and how people were dressed and stuff like that. Like, there's no actual review. Like, there's no review. And this is to what I was saying earlier. This is all just for clicks. This is all for this publication to get more views. Excuse me. And like, I'm just so sick of this being allowed in journalism and in broadcasting and in publication. Why are we allowing people to make dumb content like this and getting away with it? Like, what happened to law and ethics class, man? Like, what happened to those classes where they're teaching us about talking about the things that we're supposed to be talking about and not doing things for stupidity and clicks like this? I'm just going to say this person doesn't enjoy K-pop. This person doesn't enjoy BLACKPINK. And again, this video is not to harp on any other group or diss any other group, because I hope that this doesn't happen to any other group. Because right now, BLACKPINK is getting laughed at on social media. Oh my God. I'm just going to remind you, this is one person's opinion. How many other people filled up that stadium? Tens of thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands, right? Time Artist of the Year, headliner of Coachella. One person's article doesn't matter, okay? No, BLACKPINK and YG and these people have no idea who this person is. They don't know who I am either. They don't know who anybody is, really. So the opinions of this person and people that are parading it is just for hate. It's just for people to get another poke and a laugh at BLACKPINK and, oh my God, they're so bad, blah, blah, blah. None of that stuff is real. This is all BS. This is all fabrication. This is somebody that's going to get clicks, and it's working. They're going to tweet out this article 15 times before tomorrow if they can, because it's going to get people to click on it. And I know there's a lot of fans of other groups that love this article. Congratulations. I hope you're happy. But if an article like this came out about your favorite group, you'd be pretty upset. And I would be upset too. Idols don't deserve this type of crap from people that don't even understand. You have to actually do research and look into this beautiful genre of K-pop. And whether you like it or not, BLACKPINK is indeed the revolution. They don't say this for some stupid catchphrase. It's real. They've broken down doors for themselves, as other groups have broken down doors for themselves. Everybody has, in my opinion. You have to break down those doors yourself. It doesn't matter who you are. And that's not, again, oh, that's a diss. No, it's not. Every group, every artist on this planet has to kick down their own doors. It's not opened for them. You have to do the work. BLACKPINK has done the work. That show was incredible from every clip I've seen. And I'm not going to take some stupid article and believe anything that they said. You're allowed to have an opinion. You're allowed to feel how you feel about BLACKPINK. But don't make up BS. Peace.